Learning how to use Office 2007 programs is going to be very important if you plan on transitioning to a campus program in the future. Some of you may take classes learning about Office programs, and all of you will be using some Office programs to do homework, write papers, and create presentations. Gaining experience with using these programs now will save you a lot of stress when you encounter them going to school. Please take advantage of this time to learn as much as you possibly can. If you choose to work in Office 2007, you will need to check out a textbook and a flash drive from the lab. These materials need to stay in the lab and cannot be taken home. Sign your name and the times you check the materials out and back in. Pick a flash drive number that doesn't have a name next to it in the sign-in sheet and place your name next to that number. That will be the flash drive you use from now on. You will be the only one to use it, so make sure you use it every time. You will save all assignments to the flash drive. The flash drive also contains data files and cover sheets that you'll need to complete assignments. In your course map, it will be helpful to expand all of the information for your lessons. There is a plus button next to your lessons. Make sure that's clicked so that you have a minus sign next to lessons and also next to Office 2007. This will make it easier to navigate later on. But let's go ahead and click on the Office 2007 link. Here, you will see all of the components to Office 2007, starting with Concepts at the top, all the way down to Access at the bottom. These don't follow in alphabetical order, they follow the order that they appear in the book. Now, you need to decide where you want to begin. If you are new to using computers and don't have a lot of experience or knowledge, I would encourage you to begin with Concepts, then move on to Windows XP, then into Word. If you feel a little bit more comfortable and are ready to move straight into one of the programs, I would encourage you to begin with Word, but you are free to begin wherever you feel is best for you. Let's go ahead and assume that you're going to begin with the Concepts section. Go ahead and click the Concepts folder, then go ahead and click on the Introduction link. You read the brief description talking about the unit. Then we want to click on the Concepts Instruction Page link to find out what to do next. What you want to do is follow these instructions very carefully. Again, along the way, if you have any questions whatsoever, ask your instructor. We want to start off by opening up the Concepts cover sheet, and we're going to print it out. This document will serve as the outline for your unit. You can keep this document in your student folder or in the inbox located in the classroom if you don't want to take it home with you. Go ahead and click on that link. Click Open. We're going to want to go ahead and click the Office button, Print, and OK. Let's take a look at the Concepts cover sheet for a second. It tells us what unit of the book we're working in, and it tells us what we need to complete for this unit. Now for this unit, after we do some reading, we want to answer some questions on page 26 through 29, number 1 through 35. We're going to name the file Concepts Review-Concepts. Let's go ahead and close this sheet. Office button, exit Word. Go ahead into step number 2. It says begin on the first page of the Concepts, Understanding Essential Computer Concepts section of the book. Hint, look for the lighter blue tab pages on the foredge of the book. Begin on the first page and read through, following each instruction along the way. Step 3. This unit will consist of reading pages 1 through 25 in the Concept section and then answering the Concepts Review questions on page 26 through 29, numbers 1 through 35. What you're going to do for this, which is indicated in step 4, is to open a blank Word document and answer your questions here. You want to save it to your flash drive, and you want to give it the file name Concepts Review-Concepts, like it says on your Concepts cover sheet. Once you're done, you want to upload and submit the finished document into the Concepts Dropbox. This is how you would do it. Go ahead and go down to your Start button. Point to All Programs. This may look a little bit different with the computer you're on. We want to go ahead and find Microsoft Office, and then Microsoft Office Word 2007. first thing I want to do is give my document a name and save it to a location. I want to click the Office button, click Save As, and there are two steps. The first step is to save it to a specific location. I want to make sure that I'm saving it to my flash drive, which is listed here as udisk-rd, which is the F drive. More than likely on your computer, it's going to be listed as the E drive. Okay, this is going to look a little bit different from what you see because I'm using a different version of Windows. I'm using Windows Vista while you're using Windows XP. So click, you want to make sure you choose that you're saving it to your udisk. And the next step is to give it a name. Go ahead and look at your cover sheet and notice that next to file name it says to call it Concepts Review Concepts. Go ahead and click Save. You have 35 questions to answer. If you go up into your paragraph grouping on your Home tab, you'll notice that you have a button called a numbering button or a numberless button. If you click that, it will give you number 1. Number 1, for sake of example, say the answer is mouse, type in mouse, hit the enter key, it will give us the next line and number 2, and you can go all the way down till you answer all 35 questions. When you're done, simply go to the Office button, click Save to make sure you saved all your work, then go ahead and click the Office button again and exit Word. So, like in step 5, we've already saved our document to a specific location, which is our flash drive. We've given it a name, which was Concepts Review-Concepts. And now we want to go ahead and upload it or submit it to our Concepts Dropbox. So if I click back in the Concepts section in our course map, click the Concepts Dropbox, this is where I can submit my assignment. Notice that it says to add the document name into the title bar and to add your name at the end. This is very important. While we're using these guests' accounts, we have to make sure that you indicate whose document that is your document, otherwise I'm not going to know whose it is. So it's important to make sure you write the name of the document, Concepts Review Concepts, and then do another dash and your name. Then what you want to do is come down, click the Attachments button. We're going to search for our document, and we saved it to our flash drive. So we want to click the Browse button. We want to find our flash drive, my computer, then to the udisk. Again, it's going to be a little bit different for you since you're using a of Windows. Scroll down, find your Concepts Review-Concepts file, click Open, click Upload File. There it is, listed. Go ahead and click Finished. You should see underneath your Attachments button your file now attached. Once you notice that it's attached, click Submit. If it's not there, go back to the process. If it is there, click Submit. It'll give you some feedback saying that your submission was successful. Click OK. And move on. At this point, go back into your Office 2007 content. You can move on to Windows XP, into Word, or any of the other programs in Office. They all follow the same process. Make sure that you follow all of the instructions carefully and submit every assignment once you complete it. Do not wait till the end when you finish everything. Best of luck to you. Remember, you get certificates for this, which are nice or down the line when you're doing job search activities. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure you grab your instructor.